transition. RJ, I mean, you look up and down this roster like this. Moving on, taking like top of bottom. Straight up top of bottom. Let's go ahead and like say it this with a double top of this. Talk for a second. Right, make a comment, man. You want to be successful in rebuilds? Get Ty Washington. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Literally the perfect player that we needed in the system, man. We got Jeremy Green at 6 months. Cam Reddish was a proof player. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Got that max contract money.
And every year, Doris, more terrific players coming into the NBA. How good a position do you think the league is in right now as far as talent is concerned?
I mean, a great position, to be honest with you, Kevin. The players, arguably, to me, are more skilled and more athletic than ever. The global reach of the game makes the competition for an NBA spot on a roster is fiercer than ever.
Well, what started as a hobby has grown way beyond that. MP has founded his own record label. Incredible.
Incredible indeed. And to be able to do that, Greg, while being an NBA player, I mean, don't you wonder when MP even finds time to sleep? And here is Brogdon after a three-pointer from Bryant. Warren on the wing. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Bryant wide open, he shoots, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision, and it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And Brogdon, here we go. Nice D from Bryant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Takes the three. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Duarte. 6 to shoot. Sabonis is still on Fournier. The shot no good by Duarte. So for New York, their last game will win against the Hornets. And here's Bryant for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
So the Pacers call timeout.
We got 23 points from who should have been the 6th man here, man. Man, I'll tell you, I got her very good basketball. Not disrespectful to this player. We got RJ, Cam Reddish, best friend, Zion. We got the Finals. Had 32 points. It's from New York, though, man. Simply rounds. And there we have it. Second season, guys. We win ourselves the game. Time out! What I say, man? I told you! I said it was nothing to do with you, Wiz. 35 overall. I'm a MVP. 14 points. 4 rebounds.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Warren, the pass to Brogdon. Oh, and that one, no question, fouling it now.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Now Bryant against Charlotte. He was really on his game. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they unload.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And here is Brogdon after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Sabonis with the bucket.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And here is Brogdon after the 3-pointer from Bryant. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Warren. Randall grabs the board. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And here's Brogdon following Julius Randle's three. And here's Bryant for three. And again, New York with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been three? The defense is just getting up a lot.
Here's Brogdon. Randle grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 20. Barrett kicks to Bryant. 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shows.
Now, here's Warren. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Back to the team.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A 3 from Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Brogdon. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Bryant after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Barrett kicks to Bryant. Misses the 3. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas.
Like Swiss Army knife, 0 minutes for, and then how much like value right there. Julius Randle, and we just won a championship, so it might be nice to, you know, while the going gets tough or whatever the sound of the scene is. Let's go ahead. I know there's some better trades here to be had, but I'm going to give up 2 first-round picks and Julius to get Jaren Jackson, man. He just seems like a good fit. Like I said,
in terms of his feel for the game, Coach said Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night, largely because he anticipates everything, and he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Sabonis after the 3-pointer from Bryant. Turner up top. Back to Sabonis. He gets stolen by Randle. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bryant's running. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And here's Bryant for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Well, you can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And the Knicks with possession. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Toppin, he's jacked in for Randall. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Fournier. And a change for the Pacers. LeVert's checked in. Indiana again missing. Bryant passes to Rose. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Duarte, a 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And here's Bryant for 3. Traps in the tray. Bryant's got 39.
5 players there.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Brogdon outside. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Nerlens Noel checks in for New York.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot.
Barrett. Next up, we got Cleveland. Play round.
Third team foul.
Sweet. And here we go, man.
Caris LeVert at the line. 2 shots.
They have... I just felt like they're going to be on the team. In comes Porter. Interesting lineup. Okay, man. Right? All right, simulate rounds. 7-game series.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
RJ at 41 in closeout game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Sabonis is out there with Warren, and it's Duarte in at the small forward.
35.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 18. And the pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. I'll give you a salute, sir.
And Bryant kicks to Fournier. Bryant against Brogdon. The drive by Bryant. The shot, no good. Great D that time from LeVert. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That'll be his second personal.
Been one of the more disappointing teams in the NFL this year. But when you look at their schedule and you see losses to the Seahawks,
and
the
so
Rams, only by 3, by the way.
In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Over Randall.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to Robinson. Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon with it. Picked up by Bryant. Duarte. Knocked loose. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's LeVert going inside.
How about that authority from Mr. Caris LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for him.
And some type of serious injury now.
Almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The shot by Brogdon, wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Brogdon's got 21 in the game. And here's Bryant for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Bryant's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Knicks. Outside Warren.
He's been there, done that. Like, he can still get recognized as an all-star if you don't got to play the game. Like, somebody else can take that position. I'm sure KD.
Pass to Sabonis. He takes it in. Here's Duarte. And the Pacers another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two. Taking
good, another from three.
It all came wrong. The threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
Here's Bryant. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. For the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brogdon with it, picked up by Bryant. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bryant dishes to Fournier. Back to Bryant. Robinson a screen on Brogdon. The drive by Bryant. And another one goes in.
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah,
Look at that arm. Bro, you threw a whole ass man at Kevin Durant's knee. Oh man. Wow. Okay. So and all I gotta get a better look at it. Okay, maybe we'll show us a better look. Maybe we'll show us a better look. Made the shot.
Grabbing at his left knee and wincing.
Damn, man. Bro, you destroyed Kevin Durant.
That left knee. Looked like maybe God.
Almost like a hyperextension.
Durant is going to have to come out of the game. And he just walked off.
Yeah, I would say definitely. Okay, so he's walking out. Yeah, I want to get a better look at it. Here we go. Bro, look at that off arm, man. Like, Bruce Brown playing the best, clam defense of his career right there, man. Like, Bruce Brown is definitely, man, like one of the best defensive dudes in the NBA. And, just really going all out. This dude just powerful, man.
It's a transition, and I think it's a Bruce Brown.
Okay, yeah, that's a hyperextension, grade 6. Knee bumpity, bro.
Yeah,
He'll be back just fine. With that.
Into Durant.
Honestly, 4 to 6 weeks probably a bit of overreaction, but it's Kevin Durant, so you understand that.
But then his body comes into a little bit harder. You see it right there in the
yeah,
cone.
little extension. Okay, yeah.
The GA look all too easy right now. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Connects again from distance.
What a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
He has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
A three from Bryant. And they get it back. Pacers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall.
Where's KD?
The three. Good. Another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that made, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot.
Guard. We got to play by the rules, so we got to pick a right here, man. We got Jason Tatum.
Miles Turner.
Big time choices right here. So on the season, we got Tatum playing 40 games.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Bryant finds quickly. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
7 rebounds.
Out in the pass to Duarte. Misses from short range. Passes to Bryant. Robinson sets a screen for Bryant. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
While the vast majority of plastic ocean pollution comes from
Right in the pass to Warren.
American policy makes
Robinson with the block. They recover it.
plastic pollution at home. In fact, we've already seen
Fires from
local laws
deep.
put pressure on or
The
restrict
shot
use
by
of
Brogdon,
plastic
no
straws,
good.
plastic eating
And so it's
utensils,
Randall
extra
bringing it up
plastic
now for the
packaging
New York
delivery.
Knicks.
About
And here's
300
Bryant for
million
three.
tons of plastic
And
globally every year.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Brogdon. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The three from Bryant. It's hauled in by Warren. Indiana's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Brogdon outside. Releases. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bryant looking over the floor. It's over Brogdon. It's rebounded by Indiana. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Greg, you're a former player.
New York foul. Julius Randle. That's his first personal. 13 foul.
He doesn't exist. Is he a figment of my imagination?
With the score, the Knicks.
I'll be right back. I gotta watch. All right, guys. Robert Rizzo, Jimmy Butler was not listed being there for 23 points. 6 rebounds and 6 assists per game. I mean, off the stats alone, which I would say the NBA All-Star game is definitely more advanced.
One side trying to protect their lead. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got a moment left on the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half.
104.
On the court for the Knicks.
60.
Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair.
Malcolm
Sharing
Brogdon.
the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Bryant in at the point. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
62.
Brogdon outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nailed from three-point land.
They are trying to close this out strong and ease the men who's put you in this position.
And Brogdon, here we go. In Melton.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his first personal. First team foul.
College, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
And the 3 ball is good.
All night, he just won't let up.
113. 60.
Here's Duarte.
Durant to get healthy. I want every single player in the NBA to get healthy. I really hope that, you know, between the protocols and players being injured and stuff like that and not playing the entire season, I really hope everybody's just good to go by playoffs. Because when it comes down to it, like, we actually could really have, like, one of the best playoffs of all time. Because players are going to be more rested than usual. Now, sure, chemistry can become an issue and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. For, like, the real professionals, that's not going to be a big-time issue. So, yeah, just, I think it's going to be a good playoff run, man. I think it's going to be a really good playoffs and everything. So that's all we got for this video. Who do you guys think should replace, you know, Kevin Durant in the All-Star game?
But Mitchell Robinson was fine. God, yeah, man.
Don't miss a beat. And discover music every Friday.
Oh, yeah.
With YouTube Music's release
How we
playlist.
go?
Bringing you the latest hits and music videos from today's hottest artists.
Started by Fournier, screened by Sabonis. And there's the pass to Duarte. Fournier against Turner. And the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got 6.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Bryant in the post. He's guarded by Brogdon. Bryant can't get it to go. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
What's going on, guys? Crispy Blades, you're welcome to Extra Crispy. So it's NBA trade season.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brogdon, and again it's Indiana.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Left side, Bryant. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
The Bulls from Tyler Doug McDermott trade.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Inside, here's Warren, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more.
Yo, Norris Cole, bro. He has like that tall ass hair though, was pretty cool, but bro, you got Goran and Zoran. Danny Granger was washed up. 2 first-round picks. Who they end up being? Bender?
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half, now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Why do I not remember Dougie McBuckets ever on the Bulls?
Bryant against Brogdon. Angle a screen on Brogdon. The 3 from Bryant. And good! He hits it again.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
That's probably why. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
This one for 3, and got it! Another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the 8.
Out of Oregon, I believe, right?
To the Pacers.
But I'm on like the college
Get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
We're gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Robinson a screen on Warren. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
I think the defender knows
that
once
just
he
really
gets...
discredits the entire franchise for the past 10 years. No, that's crazy.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Oh, I know it's a bad trade. Good. I'm just could have been a bad trade for Clay if they did. Could have been. They get the Russell trade, honestly. Trade out. Yeah, good trade. No, for my days.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg.
They believe Trey, I think he's
Locked in the pass to Orte. A floater. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Bryant for 3. And yep, another basket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continuing his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into 2nd place for most points in a game. Lavertus screen on Barrett. 4 on the clock. Deep. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's stolen by Randall. From outside the arc. Again, what an avalanche!
And
he's been dominant here.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Warren against Barrett, and Warren, here we go. Out that one. Warren's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the willingness to play through contact if you're TJ Warren? If you got the body, fellas, you might as well put it to use.
Robinson misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Brogdon, flings it from 9 feet away. Brogdon's got 37.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Turner. Bryant comes with the double team. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A 3 from Bryant. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And here's Brogdon from the arc.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And here's Bryant for 3. Robinson a screen on Brogdon. A fader. And it's Bryant missing. For Indiana, they've gone better than 52% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Brogdon looking it over to the middle. Here's LeVert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick and roll opportunity.
Alfred Camino's a basketball player, and Austin Rivers, I mean...
Bro.
That is really garbage. I didn't realize it was that bad. But it was.
Just what it was. Just what I about this coach. They gotta put me in the game with some time left, with a minute left, but 98 points. I'm about to break the record, right? Damn, Biden had 45. My fault. I was really good. I didn't even give a fuck. That's really good, man. Simply the best game of his career. Is he gonna be a All-Star, actually? Maybe so, man. He's been killing it. God, sir. Alex Burke that's Archie. Quickly. Oh my God, it's crazy. One shot I missed. Xbox, 1 rebounds. It's after this. If you need a game. What? I think you put me in the game now. I'm gonna be right back, record.
It's that bad.
It's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis in Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there at Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Craig in at the small forward spot.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Toppin sets a screen for Bryant. The tray. And they recover it. And Noel gets to Bryant. From deep three-point range. Off the
I'm fucking pissed, bro. Why is this thing going to me?
What's going on? That one was pretty bad, all things considered.
Turned out to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Below average play and injuries. Back in
A lot of back injuries.
Desperate need of cap space. The Kings were finding a way to clear up some, so they traded Nick Stauskas, Carl Landry,
my best source of inspiration is.
nobody.
Do you think the two of you might do something together in the future?
To the 76ers. But the bad part is they had to trade a first and 2 first-round pick swaps to get it done.
I like to.
The Jimmy
You
Butler
know, I just
situation
gotta make
was
sure.
also rough for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Roof.
Everything about it was
Like a
terrible.
T-Wolf.
They traded
Okay,
2
let's
of their
do
young
another.
up-and-coming stars
Absolute
to get him.
domination tonight,
While he was there, they getting only Robert Covington, Dario Saric, and Jared Bayless in return for him made it even.
Yeah, I would say that is worse than the other one because the other one is like you are like Zach, like a young Zach LaVine and Laurie Markin and Jimmy Butler is a good trade in the moment. But obviously can't predict how things work out. But like